Hi, Kia and Nika. How are you guys doing? I'm a little tired, but I'll make it through. How about you? Oh, you're good? See, just a little bit tired. I'm always tired, I guess. Clear out the space here while we're waiting on other people to come in. This Saturday or last Saturday? Aww. She's about to get bad. Oh no, Nika, where do you live at? Hi, Tommy, how are you? Nika, you should try the keto lifestyle. It's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, and it's kind of takes a little bit of getting used to it, but I've lost 5 pounds in 1 week. I'm doing good, Tommy, just a little tired, but we have an important message tonight. We're going to start this empowerment series and kind of go through the major arcana of the tarot, like like this week is the Fool, next week will be the Magician, and so on and so on. So I'm kind of excited about it. Hope I don't sound like I'm preaching too much, or because I really don't mean to sound like that. I like it so far. And man, I'll tell you what, I went to the store today and bought some pork rinds, and it was like heaven. I haven't had chips in so long, or it seems like forever. It's only been a week. Okay, well, it's 5 minutes after. Anyway, guys, this is my website that you're seeing here. I am at conjureknits.com. On my website, I have all these little icons here to show you where you can contact me, email me, follow me, whatever, stalk me. If you scroll on down, you can subscribe to my newsletter. And this is really cool because I also have a blog here, and every day you'll get an email with a like a synopsis of the blog, and you can just click straight from the email to the articles that you want. Let me see. I'm telling you, Nika, try pork rinds. Them spicy ones are good. Okay, go. I Also, I make things. In fact, I just got through making another witch sack. I have oils. I'm just kind of wasting time here. But I have a few more oils than this. I think I have like 7 different kinds instead of just 5. What am I missing? Sleep. I am missing the Queen Mary oil and oh, my headache oil. Not today, Satan. So we'll go back here. These are the witch sacks that I talk about. This one's kind of, I didn't like this one, but this is a gypsy bag. And I knit all of these. My dogs are going crazy too. I also have, I only have one kind of soap right now, and it's a spiritual cleansing soap to get rid of bad juju. I sell loaded candles right now. I will be making rolled candles, and they're going to be for different things like blockbuster and prosperity and protection and love and different things. I don't know why I have hats on here. I don't have any hats. Yeah. Okay, let me see. And then accessories. I have these cool little tarot card bags that I make. And that's not all of them. I don't have all my pictures up. And then I also have, I do phone sessions. If you click on that link, you can go over and book your own appointment. Let me see, what else do I have? I do video readings. And what this is I'll do the reading by video and upload it to YouTube, but put it as an unlisted video and then send you the link. That way nobody else sees your video except for you. And then chat now, of course. I work on Keen. I do readings by chat, so you can get me there. What else do I got? Testimonials. Hey guys, if y'all like what I have to say and what I have to offer, feel free to add a testimonial. That would be awesome. Okay, and then I have my About Me that tells my story, my little video. Stay Informed is just basically the newsletter subscription again. And I don't use Cash App, but people have asked me how they can send a tip, so I did put a love offering link on here. And so you just select an amount or whatever, and that's there. But that is that. So let's see. Nobody's written anything. I didn't lose anybody. That's good. My voice is cracking. I'm always sounding like a frog on Tuesday nights. Okay. So here's the deal. I bought this book, and it's called Tarot for Troubled Times. And I really like it, and I like that it goes through each tarot card. So I'm going to use this book as a workbook to do these sessions, like the first half hour, and then we'll get to the mini readings. So let me go back over here to change your screen. Today we are doing the Fool. So I want to be able to show you guys the card. Are y'all able to see the card? Yes, that's not including the free readings that I've done over there. I've done a lot of readings over there. But I have 4.8 star rating, so I'm not complaining. They can keep coming. Okay, so here we have the Fool. This week we're going to focus on the personal, and it says, you are about to embark on a journey that will change your life and quite possibly the world you live in. During this session, you will be getting the tools you need so that you can begin taking that first brave step towards navigating our troubled times. Awesome. Everyone can see. I know you guys have heard, and this reminds me of, hold on, my throat. Jesus Christ. I know you guys have seen the saying floating around on Facebook, what's in your magic? Well, the title of this one is, what is in your knapsack? If you were about to spend a week deep in the wilderness, you probably wouldn't attempt it without the correct supplies, right? You'd want to bring a knapsack filled with all the essentials: a compass, knife, tent, dry clothes, canteen, and foodstuffs. These tools would help you survive if you were to encounter treacherous weather or wild animals. Without these necessities, your adventure might take a dark turn. You'd be a fool. But what about when you're dealing with the big, wild world closer to home? How do you cope when all you see in the media is doom and gloom? Do you suck it up and stuff your feelings behind a closed door that no one can reach? Or do you choose to numb yourself through drugs, alcohol, sex, or endless hours in front of the television? If these are the ways you are choosing to operate when turmoil strikes, you may be depleting your emotional gas tank and running on empty. At some point, if you stay on this course, you're going to bottom out. You need the right tools to remain grounded, healthy, and happy no matter what is going on out there or in your life. Remember that ultimately what is happening inside you is what will dictate how you cope, manage, or take a stand in the world. When you draw from your knapsack or inner reserve, you fortify yourself against the rough terrain of the great wilderness of life. And you don't just survive, you thrive. Maybe you've spent your whole life feeling like you're fighting an uphill battle, being met with continuous challenges, roads to nowhere, and endless surprises. Many others have too. But there is a different way of living and being in the world, a spiritual way. That dog is going to drive me fucking crazy. I'm so sorry. But there is a different way of living and being in the world, a spiritual way, led by the wisdom of your inner compass. If you look at the tarot's fool, you might notice he has a small backpack that he carries on a wand. The wand symbolizes magic, and that knapsack is filled with his past experiences as well as the tools he needs to move about freely. He can leap into the world with total confidence because on some level, he knows that he has the proper utensils to make magic happen. Is everybody still with me? I didn't lose you because of my bitching, right? What about you? What is in your knapsack? Is it full of magical implements and practices that uplift and sustain you? Or is your knapsack empty? What if you could be certain the necessary rituals and utensils were there for you whenever you need them? Imagine how your life would look. Instead of operating out of fear, you'd be living with total freedom. Better yet, you might be inspired to step up and lead with boldness. And that is what this world needs in troubled times. Fearless leaders with the resources to guide and uplift us all. But you can only do and be that if you have the appropriate tools. We're not talking about hammers and nails. Instead, we're looking at the spiritually oriented stuff such as meditation, tarot, magical rites, and affirmations. Good night, Mariska. These devotional tools have helped people for centuries have calm, meaningful lives, even when the world felt unsafe. Here's the truth. We've been living in troubled times since humankind first figured out how to start a fire. Wars, violence, and tragedies have plagued us since the very beginning, so troubled times are nothing new, but neither are the practices in these sessions. I'm going to show you ways to work with ancient spiritual traditions and tools so that you can be the best version of yourself, no matter what is happening out there. Instead of hobbling through life, your journey can look like something else. Golden light floods over your shoulders and fills you with a glow of freedom and certainty. Your steps are light and buoyant and ready for new terrain. Over your shoulder you carry a staff fixed with a small red knapsack at one end. Bundled inside are the tools and implements you need to navigate any situation that might fall into your path. Moving closer to the edge of uncertainty, your belly flutters with butterflies of anticipation. Great adventures have a funny way of filling us with wonder and trepidation, essential fuel to keep you moving. Each step you take will hold the promise of possibility. Whether you stroll through peaceful meadows or find yourself negotiating rough, rocky terrain, with a bit of planning and commitment, you'll be ready to meet whatever lies ahead. You might even blaze a few trails. Before you cross the threshold into the wild stretches of unknown land, consider what you might bring to make your journey easier. Gather your awareness and sink your feet into the present moment. A successful adventure starts with intentional planning and preparation. Finding your present coordinates gives you enough awareness to take your first steps confidently. So start by noticing where you are. What is the present state of your life? What are you missing? What do you have in abundance? Are you prepared for change? The first thing to pack in your knapsack is a compass. You want to have a keen sense of direction, especially when you wander into uncharted territory. That compass is the difference between orienting yourself or being lost in space. Each and every one of us is gifted with an internal navigation system as a means for traverse up all the ups and downs of life. Deep inside of you is an unshakable knowing, your deeper wisdom, your truest voice, your intuition. This guiding force has always been there waiting for you to trust, look, and listen. Every step of the way holds a new challenge, a new possibility, and a chance to grow. Sometimes you will be met with challenges that you cannot change. You might be on a path with no other way but forward. Even if you cannot alter your present circumstances, you can still change your reaction to it. By using your internal compass and arming yourself with the proper tools, you'll find your way and thrive. Excuse me. You can start by changing how you look at the world. If you're viewing the land before you with fear, you'll be sure to find some fearful things. It's kind of like what they say, if you're looking for trouble and if you look hard enough, you're going to find it. Rather than meet this adventure with resistance, open yourself up. Be brave, curious, and willing to observe everything around you just as it is. Close your eyes and take a deep breath down into your belly. Let it out slowly. Continue filling your body with deep, luscious breaths, exhaling each one slowly. When you start to feel settled, scan your body from head to toe. Notice any physical sensations. What is your body telling you? Listen to the sounds around you. What do you notice? As you continue breathing in and out, observe any thoughts that arise in your mind. Where does your brain go? Are you thinking about a random task, fretting over a problem, or do you feel anchored in the present moment? Open your eyes and look around you. What catches your eye? How does it make you feel? Are you rooted in the now or somewhere else? Take a few more deep conscious breaths. Orient yourself so that you face north. Even if you're not sure where it is, let your body find north. Once you are in position, plant your feet firmly on the ground, drawing energy up from the earth into your legs. Energy is rising. It keeps rising up through your thighs and your abdomen, into your chest, down your arms into your fingertips, in your throat and your neck, and all the way to the top of your head. Feel yourself becoming grounded, present, and fully in the world. You're here, right where you are supposed to be. Know that no matter where you are standing or what is happening in your world or the world, you can make a difference. You can be a formidable force for good. Before you can throw yourself fully into that role, you must know the terrain and your abilities, and fill your knapsack with all the essential spiritual tools. This starts by going through the darkness and facing the shadows you find there, and that is just what we will do together. One of the most important tools you'll need on this journey is a journal. A journal is a place to record your thoughts, feelings, readings, rituals, and experiences. Like a trusted friend, your journal will help you unpack issues, clear your emotions, harness your creativity, contemplate your life lessons, and understand yourself. A journal will give you support as you navigate the often treacherous terrain of the world you live in. Journaling brings clarity and mindfulness, which set the foundation for healing, growth, and change. As you take time to record your life, you can begin to unravel the knots and liberate yourself from the bondage of limiting beliefs, old stories, pain, grief, and even anger. As you make peace with those parts of yourself, you begin to develop compassion, the first step necessary for changing the world. Your journal doesn't need to be fancy. Even a plain composition notebook will do. Find one that you like. Hell, I think even right now at Walmart they got them on sale for 50 cents. So if you guys want to get some paper and a pen, I'm going to ask some questions for you to answer yourself to start your journaling. Write whatever comes to mind. Let your feelings flow. Remain curious and open. Do not censor yourself. See what comes up for you. When you feel done, put it aside and review it in a few weeks, especially after you've worked through our upcoming sessions. Where do you feel stuck, blocked, or in pain? Where do you feel good, whole, blessed, and in the flow? If you could change any of this, what would that be? What might that look like? When have you felt afraid to speak up? How do you hold yourself back? In what ways do you lift other people up? When have you contributed to oppression, either knowingly or unknowingly? When have you felt oppressed? And what was that like? What does the word power mean to you? When you think of inclusivity, what does that look like in your life? How might you create a more inclusive, welcoming world for people of color or other marginalized folks? Take your time with this. Do not judge yourself. Hold space for it. Take deep breaths. Now, get ready to face your shadow and find the light. Is everybody still awake? Oh, yeah, I leave it up permanently. However long it stays on the page, it stays. Sorry about that. I don't delete stuff off of my page. You know, unless somebody posts something inappropriate, I'll delete it. I know Nick is here. Who else is here with me? He may be sleeping. Okay, are you guys ready to do some mini readings? If you would like a reading or have a question, just go ahead and type it in the comment box. I'm going to go back over here and put it back on my main page. All right, hit me, Nika. What do you got? Will my business start to grow and level out by the end of the year? Okay, let me see. If anyone else has questions, just go ahead and type them in the comment box. If not, Nika gets a free half-hour reading. I know, right? Is Nika's business going to start to grow and level out by the end of the year? It doesn't look like it's going to be this year. Let me see. They say in the beginning of the year, it'll start to get more rooted. Like, you know, putting down roots and becoming more stable. So right after the first of the year. But don't give up. Keep at it. Okay? Don't ever give up. Hi, Rianne. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I guess the dogs only wanted to bark while I was talking a while ago. Now they're all quiet. We have one little dog named Pippa. She's a corgi. Then we have, okay, I'm starting to get some questions, so I need to get more serious about things. I really want this to work. It will work, and it's going to start taking root right after the first of the year. But just kind of, you know, businesses take a little while. They say the first 2 years you don't make any profit. You just have to keep at it. I'm not saying you won't make any profit, but you'll see a huge difference after the first couple of years. Please tell me about my daughter's acne getting better. You want to know if your daughter's acne is going to get better, Yolanda? That is great, Rianne. Okay. No, they say you're going to have to travel a distance and go to a specialist. Yeah, whatever they have her on right now is not working. You're going to have to travel to a different town or across town to get her treated by a dermatologist, a specialist. You are very welcome. I'm sorry that she's hurting. I'll light a candle for her. I know it's very painful both physically and emotionally. Hi, Mika. How are you doing today? You guys that just joined us, make sure you go back after the live tonight and rewatch the first half hour for our little, I don't know, what would you call that? Study session, or what do you think, Nika? Just, what would you call that? Let me see. That's great to hear, Tamika. Okay, Kia, let me see. Kia doesn't care if she ever gets married, but she wants to know if she will. Okay. A tarot study session. That sounds good. Or how about a women's, oh, well, I don't know if we're all women here, but an empowerment session. Marriage for Kia. Yes, you will get married. And you will be very happy too. He's a big man. He's a boss. He has money. He's also a protector. Yes, he will take very good care of you. Okay, let me see. And if I accidentally on purpose run into Tony at the mall next weekend, will he be mad? Can I get my thoughts on it? He won't be mad. He's still going through some things. He won't get mad. He just might not be very forthcoming, if you know what I mean. Just pray for him, Rianne. You need to pray for him. Mika, what does Spirit need me to do today? Okay, let me see. Oh, I got a new deck. I'm going to try this one for you, Mika. What does Spirit, what do you need from Mika today? What do you want to tell her? What does she need to know? And you got 10 of Cups, which is red clover. I don't know this deck, so yes, I'm going to read out of the book. This is the Herb Crafter's Tarot, so it's a little bit different. Let me see, red clover, red clover. It says, fresh red clover blossoms on a sunny windowsill. Crafting with the 10 of waters. Okay, so they want you to sit on the earth, on the ground, and taste the nectar of red clover flowers, one petal at a time. Dance barefoot with gratitude in a field of clover to find serenity. And enjoy daily red clover infusion to find contentment and give the used herbs back to the earth. So that's what they want you to do. Basically, they want you to go outside, ground and center, dance, feel free, and make sure that you give back. I know, Kia, right? Oh my God, I better get an invite. My address is on the website. Just so you know. Do I see marriage in Mika's future? Okay. There are many ways that you can give back. You can plant flowers. That's giving back to the earth and giving back to the universe. You can reduce your carbon footprint by carpooling to work, riding a bike, walking, doing things like that. There's lots of ways to give back. Okay, Nika. Okay, let me see. More kids. No more kids for Nika in the future. No, no more kids for Nika in the future. Will she get married? Yes, you will get married in the future. No kids, but you will get married. Do you see my mother changing her ways? She is such a negative person. I don't feel like she will. I will shuffle to see for the cards to confirm, but I really don't feel like she will. I feel she's pretty set in her ways. And it's just the time period that she grew up in. It was just different. It's a lot more negative. Let's see. They are saying if she does, it will be very little. But be grateful for whatever changes that she does make. It will be just tiny ones. Nothing major. Wondering when the new job will come. Of course, I'm sure in the future. So not ready. Have no idea. It's okay. You don't. You have. Why rush something that you want to last a lifetime? It's okay to not be ready yet. Just focus on yourself right now. Kia, your new job was supposed to come in September, October. Are you still filling out applications and stuff? Because I remember them saying September, October. Yeah, they're saying it's coming now. So anytime, babe. Anytime. Keep your eyes open. Even if it's something you don't necessarily want to do, get a job. Do you know what I'm saying? It can be temporary. It's okay. That's great. Don't give up. My girlfriend is trying to hook me up with her husband's friend. Do you see it happening? Yes, just look up at the moon and commune with nature. Can you hear the crickets and the cicadas outside? Let me see. I'm going to hook up with your girlfriend's husband's friend. Let's see. You're definitely going to talk, and you're going to get together like 3 or 4 times. Exactly, because your daughter and yourself and your career are the most important things anyway. You two and your career take priority. Oh, okay. Yeah, they were saying September, October before. I remember them saying, but this time they said now. So something's fixing to happen now. Are you looking to get a promotion at work? Or okay. So yeah, something's fixing to happen because you got the sun. And the sun is success, and it's success now. So anytime, I would say more September rather than October. No, it's not serious, Tamika. I don't think you really like him, to be honest. You didn't feel like you really like him. You are very welcome, Kia. Hi, Tiffany. How are you doing today? You've met him? It seems like you don't really like him. You're not into him. That's the feel. It's kind of like like you're doing that You're not sure about. He's not quite what you want. That's great to hear, Tiffany. I'm doing great. We had a good session at the beginning of the hour. Oh, you haven't met him yet. Well, he's not gonna be what you want. I mean, you can go ahead and meet him, help occupy your time. So, question. Tell me, last week they talked about an altar. I think I need ideas but missed the post. Okay, so what they were talking about was how to properly care for and set up your altar. It depends on your religion, what you study, what you practice. I'm not real sure what you practice, but always, regardless of religion or practice, you should always start by having an ancestor altar. And it's really simple. You don't have to have anything elaborate and none of that bling and bullshit stuff, because the ancestors don't care about that stuff. All you really need is a place that's dedicated to them, a glass of water, and a white candle. I also have a picture of my grandparents up there. If you don't have a picture of your ancestors, and only put pictures of people who have passed. Don't put pictures of people who are still living, because the dead will call them, the living, to them. Can you read tarot and not have an altar? Absolutely. You don't have to have an altar. But if you do, start with an ancestor altar. But yes, you can read tarot and not have an altar. So I'm going to put in 4. Okay. Let me see, Mika. Will you be moving into a new apartment? Mika be moving. They are saying no. I didn't feel you were moving. I don't feel like you're going to move. I feel like you're going to stay where you are. Mika. Yes. I can't, because they're your ancestors, Mika. They're not mine. So, you'll know if they're not happy. You'll know. Trust me, you'll know. You heard Tanya the other night. They'll knock shit off your altar and all kinds of stuff if they're not happy with you. You'll trip over your own feet. So I can't ask them though, because they're not mine. They won't talk to me. Your ancestors won't talk to me. But as long as you feel like you're honoring them in a good way, then yes, you are. They will let you know if you're not. see, Tiffany. Let me see if I'm able to read 3 cards. That is awesome. Are you doing past, present, and future? Let me see. That's great. You're wanting to know what's going on with your body, and I have another health question here too. So I'm just going to make this disclaimer. I am not a licensed physician. I do not have a medical degree. It's always best to go to the doctor. I will see what I can see, but like I said, I am not a medical professional. That's best left to a doctor. But let me see if they will even tell me. Sometimes they won't tell me. Okay, what's going on with Tiffany's body? Have you been straining yourself? Like your back? It looks like you strained your back or you strained yourself. There's Yolanda. What's going on? Two cousins and her. Oh. Yolanda, they are stable. Looks like they just need to rest. Also, there's something going on with the balance. Their chakras are out of balance. Yes, it is your back, Tiffany. Okay, Nika. Nika and her funk. Okay, they're saying you strained your back. You need to be relax. Put some heat on it, or ice. You are going to come out of your funk, and your relationship is going to get better. They're showing you being inspired and being more creative. You also kind of like You get sick of the shit and stand up, and you're like, I'm the one that wears pants in this family. Y'all need to do things my way because I'm tired of getting run over. That's what I'm getting from you, Nika. So yeah, you're going to come out of it, and you're going to come out of it with an attitude because you're tired of being run over. Because it's the funk is caused because you feel taken advantage of. Mika, you're trying to move. I don't see it happening this year. Let me ask again. Mika gonna move. They're saying that you're having strife trying to move. I do see, though, that you may get a pay raise. So that's nice. You're very welcome, Yolanda. Good, Tiffany. You need to go. Yeah, you're gonna get, Nika, you're gonna get sick of their shit, and you're gonna, quite the little firecracker, you're gonna get up and you're gonna be like, listen, y'all need to fucking do things the way that I tell you to do because I'm tired of y'all shitting all over me. And if they start bitching at you, you're gonna be because I said so. Don't even look at me wrong. Because I said so. That's why. Just do it. Focus on your job and get that raise, Tamika. Because it does show a pay raise coming. So focus on that. Get that raise first, and then you can find a better place. But focus on the money first, and then the move. So what's going to happen when you go to court? What are you going to court for? I just need to know what in context. In what context am I reading? Girl. They're going to make you move, but they're going to give you time. They're going to give you have about 4 or 5 weeks from right now. Take 3 to 5 weeks from right now, you have. But be courageous. Don't go in there being all nervous. If you have the money to pay your rent, take it with you to court. They would much rather have the money than to kick you out. Tiffany, how can I support my mom? Financially? Emotionally. Okay, they're talking about travel. Does she... Go see her. You need to visit her in person. There's been some kind of what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the right word. Like you guys have had some strife between you two, but you need to go to her and actually see her and visit. You guys have been having problems, like you've had disagreements in the past and not so close. That's kind of what they're showing, that there's been strife between you. But you need to go to her and be with her, physically be with her. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like we are out of time. I need to head on over to Keen after I eat. If you guys want to send me a message or book a reading, you can go to this website right here, conjureknits.com. I do phone readings, video readings, and chat readings. You can just click on one of those links at the top of the page there. And I will see you all again next week. We will talk about the Magician. We'll be working with the Magician card. So I hope to see you all back here. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.